Hi, in this video I'm going to make a daycare booking and I'll take you around some of the areas of the daycare calendar. So let's go into the daycare calendar. Here we go, we've got a couple of bookings already. Now you notice one of these bookings goes right across here and one goes halfway. So if we go into this one, we'll see that this is a full day session type and this one will be a half day one, so it only goes halfway across. So that's just to give you a visual interpretation of what your bookings are. Now over here we have the date selector, so you can go to any date here just by clicking the date. Under view options, there's options here for you to see what shows up on the booking. So at the moment I've got customers and pets. You can just show the pet name or then the pet, then the customer name. Under group, you can choose which daycare group to show. By default, it shows all of them. And whether you want to have the date up the top, then the rooms, or otherwise the rooms, then the date showing like that. And lastly, under here, you can enter some notes that you want to keep for the day. Along the ribbon up the top here, you can create a new booking there. If you have a booking selected, you can open it. You can view or edit the customers and pets of a booking. You can delete it. You can make a new booking based on that booking, and you can change the status of the booking like that. Changes it to checked in. And you can also create an invoice for the booking. Under options, you can bring up a list of uncompleted bookings. So they're bookings that are dated in the past but you haven't actually set to checked out and completed yet or invoiced. You can choose to have the day, the selected day as a holiday, so that will prevent new bookings being created on that day. And refresh just allows you to refresh the calendar here to get the most up-to-date information. The navigate section allows you to change what date you're seeing here. So you can always go to today by clicking that button, or you can go to a specific date with the go to date option here. Now range, under here you've either got the day view, so you see one day at a time, or if you choose work week view, you see your whole work week on screen at one time. And then lastly, under reports, you have a number of reports you can run for your bookings. So booking list, for example, provides a list for each day. Service schedule provides a list of extra services you need to do for those bookings. So there's a lot of reports you can choose under there. Okay, now let's make a booking. So there's a number of ways you can do this. You can click and drag a customer from a customer list onto the calendar. You can choose new booking up here and choose daycare. Or you can just double click in the room and the day that you want to make the booking for. Okay, this brings up the daycare form. It's got the group we selected and it's got the date we selected as well. The session type will default to your default session type, which is full day. You can change that here to any of your other session types. And then you can choose the customer just by choosing it from a list. If your customer is a new customer, you can at this point click new to create a new customer, or you could even do a search as well by clicking find customer. Choosing the customer automatically selects the pets of that customer for the booking. You can tick or untick if a pet won't be in that booking here. Now when you create a daycare booking, it defaults to invoiced, which means that the customer will be paying for the booking once they come in to collect their pet. And so you'll be invoicing the booking once it's completed. Your other option here, if you offer them, is to use a prepaid credit. So this is where the customer pays a lump sum up front and they get a certain number of credits to use for your bookings. And that's what I'll use in this case. I'll choose prepaid credit. If this customer has prepaid credits already, you would then choose the prepaid credit for them to use. As this message shows here, they don't have any prepaid credits yet, so it asks if you want to create a new invoice now and sell that customer a prepaid credit. So I'll say yes to that. That brings up the transaction form. We have some old bookings here. I'll just ignore those. So prepaid credits are listed under the retail sales section. So if you click under description here, you'll get a list of the prepaid credits that we've set up previously. And I'm going to choose the 10-day pass for this customer. Okay, and normally you'd say how the customer is paid for that. So let's just say check. And we go OK. Once we go OK, that then assigns that prepaid credit to this customer and it makes it selected under here. So we've got a 10-day pass. So this customer now has 10 days available. Okay, under occurrence here, you can now set up if this booking will recur. So you may have a customer who comes in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for example, of every week. So you'd choose Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and what PetLinx will do is it will create bookings on each of those days every week. And you can set an end date as well here. So if the customer only wants to do 2 weeks, for example, then you'd set an until date 2 weeks in the future. Under additional services, if you do offer extras during your daycare bookings, you can choose that here and charge the customer accordingly. For example, we've got swim, walk. If you need to provide medication, you can choose those additional services under here. Okay, now just notice here that the total is 0, and that's obviously because we're using a prepaid credit. So there is no charge on those types of bookings. Obviously, if it was just a normal invoice booking, you would see the total for the booking here, which would be $60. Lastly, you can put in any notes you want to record with a booking under here. And once you're done, just click OK. Now, here's our booking that we've created, and notice there's a few icons here. That little icon there shows that it's been paid by prepaid credit. That icon there shows that it's a recurring booking. And if you look on the calendar here now, we said to recur this booking Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if we go to those days, you'll see that that booking has been created on each of those days. Okay, now with this one, we'll just set the status to checked in. And the actual credits for this booking won't be deducted until we complete the booking. So if we look at the help over this, if I hover the mouse over this booking, you'll see some information about the booking. You'll notice down the bottom, they still have 10 remaining. So if I set the status of this to checked out and do a refresh, we'll see that now this customer has 8 prepaid credits remaining. So that booking used 10 as they have 2 pets. If this booking wasn't a prepaid booking like some of the other ones here, then once you've checked the booking out, you would then proceed to invoice for booking. Invoicing bookings is covered under one of our other videos. So yeah, that's really how to make a daycare booking. That's quite simple, and thanks for watching.